I've been following advances in electric cars for nearly 50 years, and advances in hybrids for 15 years. I started following electric cars while writing a paper in history class in 7th grade on current events. I started following hybrids when the Honda Insight was released in 1999. I also started following fuel cell cars at about the same time. The Xybrid expands on hybrid technologies, discussing new potential and conceptual technologies. If you're interested in cars, and especially if you're interested in hybrids and electric cars, then this book is for you, whether you understand how cars work or not. Here's my definition of Xybrid. Hybrid, in terms of vehicles, and mostly I'm talking about cars, is normally limited to mean the vehicle incorporates renewable energy. It could be used to indicate a blend, a fusion, or a cornucopia of anything, but such is not the case when talking about cars. When most people hear the term hybrid, the definition which immediately comes to mind is a car that gets better mileage, or possibly a car which has both a gasoline engine and an electric engine. Yet hybrids incorporate more technologies than just an electric engine. For instance, they also incorporate regenerative brakes, which recharge the batteries that run the electric engine. Xybrids kick things up a notch and include several hybrid technologies which are not normally included in cars, reducing the dependence on that gasoline engine more and more and more. Why not just an electric car? The upcoming Chevy Bolt promises to get 200 miles per charge, MPC. And Tesla already has a car, gets 265 MPC. Elon Musk, Tesla's CEO, says 500 MPC is possible. Audi is shooting for 300 MPC. Volkswagen is shooting for 373 MPC by 2020. So why not just keep it simple and go with an electric car? Most people in the United States commute less than 20 miles to work each day. I don't know anybody who does, but that's what the statistics say. Even if your electric car got only 100 miles per charge, most people could still commute back and forth to work and fit in a few side trips like grocery shopping and picking up the kids from school. They'd only need to recharge their electric car each evening. At 300 miles per charge, even mega commuters, who average 166 miles on their way to work, could get by with a recharge while at work, and another once they got home, provided there were still enough hours left in the day to recharge their electric car before they had to leave again for work the next morning. And long-distance trips only average 250 miles, so those would be covered as well, provided you could find an outlet at the end of the day. But recharging stations are popping up all over, so it shouldn't take long to find one. There are apps you can download to your smartphone to find one, and there are maps on the internet. So why not just an electric car? Your Xybrid may end up being all electric. But in order for electric cars to achieve 300 MPC or more, they have to incorporate more and more hybrid technologies. This book will explore hybrid technologies, both existing and conceptual. Some are my own ideas, but I often find that I'm not the only one to have that idea. Your Xybrid of the future will rely on many of these technologies. Hybrid technologies are those currently widely in use in hybrids. Xybrid technologies are those which are now being introduced and those which may be introduced in the future, but are not used by the vast majority of hybrid cars. Xybrid technologies are also those which combine multiple hybrid technologies. I don't get too deeply into technologies in this book. I'll leave that for the engineers. But this book is about introducing new ideas and is written to be easily understood, even if you don't know much about how cars work.